So today we're going to be doing something pretty cool, and I hope it works out. That way you guys can follow along here and try it for yourself. But pretty much what we're going to be doing here is, if you guys recall from yesterday's video, we made a video discussing the new Iceberg that it's going to be coming into Fortnite for Season 7. This Iceberg is pretty much hidden and sitting behind a huge cloud of, like, I don't know, it's just a huge cloud that is pretty much behind Spawn Island. So in this video, we are going to go to the Iceberg ourselves. But it's a little weird. You don't really go there, but you do go there. It's you guys will see. Well, we will definitely get literally right next to the Iceberg, and we will see the mysteries that lie behind this huge cloud. It should be fun. Again, hopefully it works. I hope you guys follow me along here so you guys can do it yourselves at home. And I don't know, just probably show some of your friends or whatever it is you guys are into. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go into playgrounds. Make sure you don't have Phil on, okay? If you have Phil, sometimes people follow you around and just try to destroy your builds, and you're really not going to need that happening here. You need to make sure your builds do not destroy themselves. Also, if you go to playgrounds, make sure it's always daytime. I mean, for me, I just think it's nicer. I don't know if it's going to affect how we see the Iceberg, but just in case, I always leave it at daytime. We want to head over here. Remember, the Iceberg is literally down this way, beyond Flush Factory. So we want to go to the southest point here, which is going to be this house over there, which is in between Lucky Landing and Flush Factory. There's going to be a house there with like a little corner, and it's probably going to be the furthest point in the map that's closer to the cloud. If you guys see the cloud, it's already huge. I mean, it's gigantic. It's far bigger than it was before. Before it was kind of like, oh, maybe that's a cloud over there. You know, maybe that's something. Maybe that's something. I don't know. There's something coming to the map. And even if you look at the reflection in the water, it could just be the reflection of the cloud. But I don't think so, because that I don't know. I think that's the reflection of the actual Iceberg, because if you look, maybe you won't see it on your screen, but when you're playing, if you look, you can actually see the reflection on the water has like a castle top on top of the reflection. So it definitely does mean that there is more than just an iceberg. So, okay, I'm probably making no sense, man, but just follow along here, okay? You want to max out on materials, which again in playgrounds, it's probably not a big deal. And then you want to max out, or not max out, but you want to get about 6 traps of ice. I forgot the name of what they call them now. I don't even know. God, I'm so bad with names. This is embarrassing. Luckily for us, oh no, these are, oh, okay. Here we go. Nice. Okay, so we have everything right here. Now, sometimes they'll spawn in whichever POI they want to. Sometimes they'll spawn in, you know, in Flush Factory. Sometimes they'll spawn in Tilted. But the freeze traps, or the chiller traps, that's what they call them. Sometimes they're just random. So it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to find it here, because I found it here. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get some materials. That's going to be the first thing. So we're just going to max out on wood. Shouldn't take too long. Actually, I can actually max out on wood and go over there, but I got to break them first because I need to buy myself these chillers, because they are under metal. Oh, no, they're free. Oh, never mind. I'm just going to get extra just in case. You don't need it, but the reason I say you don't need it is because remember, when you get the chiller effect, it lasts like a good 10-15 seconds or something. I don't know. Well, you don't really need it. I'm just gonna OD this thing with chiller traps. If you're in playground, you can also hit respawn. And okay, don't do that. You could do that if you have the option that your your materials and weapons don't get erased. We're gonna go to that location. I've seen people do it in Flush Factory as well. I've seen people do it around this area here, building that way, and from here building that way, and then from here building this way. There's a little edge right here that's literally right directly in front of the ice. Okay, here it is. So you want to get your ramp. So we're just gonna go down like this. We're gonna go down all the way down until you cannot go anymore, which should be after this one right here. Alright, so then here, you want to place some floors. So you want to start placing some floors. Okay. Just make sure that you're not directly straight that way. You want to make sure you go slightly sideways towards the cloud. Because if you don't, then by the time you get over there, you're not going to be able to spot it, just because the way this kind of works out. If that makes any sense. I'm putting extra reinforcement here, just to be safe, I guess you could say. That should be good enough. That's safe enough. See, this is the thing. If you're playing playgrounds with other people and they just decide to come here, they're gonna destroy your building just so you can die. Just because they're rude, man. All right, so this is what we got here. All right, so now we got the freeze traps. We're going to start placing them. Okay, we're going to place one here. You don't need to do this, but I just want it for safe measures. Okay, you don't need to do one every other place. So one here, one here. I'm leaving one row empty just so I don't freeze myself and end up killing myself. Because remember, even if you jump over the freeze traps, you're pretty much done. So one here. Okay, and here's where it gets nice and tricky. Put one there. Okay. See, I left the right row empty. Okay. I'm gonna put one more here. All right, there we go. So that's pretty much what we have right now. Okay, that's what we got. So after you do that, you got your freeze traps. Again, keep in mind you don't need this many. Since I just found a vending machine that had a bunch, might as well, they're free. Might as well just get a bunch. Better safe than sorry, right? So what you want to do is, hopefully this works. Okay, hopefully it works. What you want to do is you want to kind of slide down at an angle. Okay. You want to do it at an angle. Not really an angle, but just make sure you're not going straight that way. You want to make sure you're going a little bit towards, like, over there, if that makes any sense. So here we go. All right. So right as you're approaching here, right there, right before you die, you want to do it right when you hit the last platform with ice. So have your pause menu out before you reach it, so you know when to hit leave match. You cannot die in the process of doing this. If you die in the process when you go to replay mode, it'll show you dying instead of not dying and keep going. So that's the trick. Once you start getting to the bottom part, make sure you have your menu up so you can be able to leave the match right before you die. If all goes well, then it worked. If it doesn't, then I just spent a good, 20 minutes of my life eating shit. Here we go. It worked! All right, so here we go. Oh my God. Yes. Dude, look at this. All right, boys, we are going into an unknown territory here. Okay, that is the cloud right over there. This is amazing. Wow, this is crazy, dude. Again, you could do this with the camera. That's the thing, but the camera takes so long, you'll never do it. Like, you'll never reach it. So this is pretty much like an alternative to bring your character over here, beyond the clouds, beyond the storm, into the storm, and eventually into the iceberg. So we are reaching... Whoa. See, that's literally the storm right there. So now we pass that, and we go into the ice area. And as you can see right here, this is crazy. Yeah, this is insane, dude. Okay, we'll see. I hope we're getting there. And we're pretty far from the island itself. See, that's why I told you kind of got to go sideways a little bit. Because now, look. You can pretty much go into the iceberg. All right, hold on. All right, so what's over there? We got to keep going, I think. Yeah, we got to keep going. All right, so that's going to be the iceberg over there, which is still not close enough. It's just really, really far away. But that right there is an iceberg. We're going to get closer. See, if I would have gone closer, if I would have kind of tilted myself a little bit more, I think I would have been able to go right by the iceberg. But this is the iceberg right there. You can see there's a castle up top. Okay, it's like a castle top on top of the iceberg. I don't know what that's gonna do. You can also see the kind of like the pieces of frozen ice on top of the water, which is kind of crazy. You can see it right there, dude. Holy crap. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So here is our character. And that is the iceberg. Look at that. That's crazy, dude. Oh my god. I mean, you can't really go up to it. Like, it's not, the game's not going to let you do that. Remember, this is a glitch. But if you really wanted to go into your game and see that there is, you know, there is pretty much a real iceberg, and it's not like this fantasy that people have made up, you can just go ahead into Playgrounds and do what we just did. And you can see over there that that is indeed an iceberg with freaking with a fucking castle. There's a castle on top of this iceberg, dude. That is so weird. You obviously cannot go into the castle. This is pretty much a glitch. You're not allowed to do this. You're not supposed to be doing this. But this is as close as you are going to get to this iceberg. And again, there you guys have it. Let me know what you think. I think this is super, super cool. I think the fact that we can even go here and get this close to the iceberg is pretty awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. I hope you guys found this somewhat cool. I mean, I know there's literally people out there that just like to go into the game and try and do something that you're not supposed to do. So, yeah, once again, there you have it. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. And let me know what you think. I think it's pretty awesome, if you ask me. And, yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. Again, if you enjoyed it, leave it a like. And, I'll catch you later.